there are other supported reasons, but two main reasons. One, because of the topography or the shape of the land. The time he came, the shape of the land that he saw, he said the shapes looked like a lion, the shape of a lion. Then the second reason is that the time he came was during the raining season. So the sound of the thunder that the Portuguese sailor was hearing, he thought the sailor was worried. So that was why he said, this land is full of lion. So it's what we call a Sierra Leone, meaning in Portuguese language the Lion Mountain. From that time to date, it's about 559 years ago. That was the time the story happened. Ladies and gentlemen, how we got the name Freetown as our beloved capital city? It dates back in 1787. 1787. That was the time the first batch of slaves arrived in Sierra Leone on the 10th of May. Initially, there was a nickname they were calling Freetown. That is the Roma Run, meaning place of the whalers. There is a literary term called onomatopoeia. So it's like a practical example would be if the Chinese are fighting with swords, you know, the sound of the sword, when you combine them, that's a practical example of onomatopoeia. If you go very close to the sea, when the wave is coming heavily, the sound of the water, that's a practical example of onomatopoeia. So because Freetown was forested, different birds, different animals, honeybees, when you combine all the sounds, it was yelling. So they called this whole place as Romaron, meaning place of the whalers. Then from that name, they changed it to the province of Freedom, to Gravel Town, before ever finally in 1787, after they named it as Maroon Town, they finally named it as Freetown as we know it today. That's how we got the name Freetown, meaning any slave who happened to step his or her feet here in Sierra Leone, he or she is no more a slave. He or she is a free man or a free woman. So that's how they named Freetown, up to date. So that's how we got the name Freetown.